guys, welcome back. It's Moji. I'm back to continue the rewatch of Interview with the Vampire, Season 1, Episode 2. Anyway, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. If you are a long-time listener, obviously this is going out to patrons first. So thank you guys for your continued support. Please continue to tell me what you would like for me to cover. I'm definitely going to be trying things a little bit differently. I'm going to be focusing because it's like, what are we doing? But that's neither here nor there. I'm here to continue my rewatch of Interview with the Vampire. Do you love how my voice gets softer when I talk about the show? It's insane. But yeah, I'm here to talk about Interview with the Vampire Season 1, Episode 2. I'm just going to go ahead and press play with it. Of course, if you're watching, you know that this is a rewatch for me. I watched all 2 seasons, caught up on everything, so my perspective will be like spoilerific. That's who this is for. Also, you're like, what is on your face, Moji? I'm practicing my song Dynasty makeup thing, and during the song Dynasty in China, like, makeup was embellished with like pearls, but like not everybody could use it. Like, it was just like nobility and side bitches and shit. That's me simplifying it. And like, the number of pearls you had, like, denoted your status. Like, I think the Empress could be the only one who used, like, 7 pearls. And, you know, like, Imperial Consort, Nobility. I've got, like, 5 because I'm not trying to be the main bitch. That's too much work. So, side bitch, no problem. I just gotta look cute and make good conversation once in a while. Pay me no mind. But, yeah, I'm practicing song Dynasty makeup, which is what this is. And I want to leave it on. But outside of that, let's jump into, after much talking, let's jump into Interview with the Vampire. I want to do a supercut of, like, Daniel and Amon and how hot their flirting is. Because let me bring my pitch down. I've noticed I'm a lot louder with my earbuds on. Apologies for that. But, they're flirting. This old-ass man and Assad Aman, Eric Bogosian and Assad Aman, I don't appreciate their chemistry. And I want to do a supercut of every time they just eye-fucked each other since Season 1, because it's like, damn. And that's coming from someone who didn't even love Daniel. By the way, if you don't know, I have a podcast called TV Movie Mistress Podcast. It's literally on every podcast platform. And I review Interview with the Vampire with 2 amazing co-hosts, way better than I deserve, Juan and Carly. So please go ahead and check out our recaps of Season 1 and Season 2. We've been covering it from day 1. Check it out. Yeah, you can definitely tell this was shot during the pandemic because everyone's got face masks on. I love how he comes through in this. I don't know what they call it in, like, Arab countries. I think it's like a kuftan. Like, two vampires walk into a church and make out. Louis is like, I'm dying. What is happening? And Lestat is like, you're dying. Like, Lestat just carries that body up like he's a balloon. Like, that's insane. I love how easily they show his strength. I think it's because it's done so easily, it should be even more scary. Oh my god. Louis is high out of his mind and I love it. And Lestat's there like, oh my god, look. He looks insane. He looks insane and I love it. I love the acting. I love the acting. Yes, we got couple capes. We got couple capes. I love this scene. I feel like I should be giving more, like, poignant observation. Couple capes. What is wrong with me? So obviously this is after his transformation, after episode 1, the entire incident in the church. This is Lestat taking Louis out to be like, this is how your powers work. Like, Lestat looks so happy. Like, I genuinely, like, we don't see Lestat and Louis genuinely happy a lot in this series, I believe. But the episode 2 to kind of 3, I feel like we do. We do. So can I just be honest? I think Lestat stopped Louis from going after that sailor, because it's like, yeah, you're not gonna go for the second baddest bitch here, Louis. I'm the hottest. I don't need you going after the other cute guy in here. Just my theory. What do you guys think? Like, yes, Lestat's not wrong. Don't go after the flashiest dime. But I also thought, like, Lestat was like, I see you like pretty things. I think this tractor salesman is hilarious. Not him with a family and kids and out here in Louisiana talking about he's selling tractors. Sir, you out here looking for dick. And Louis like, oh, I want the pretty boy. Give me the pretty boy snack. And of course, again, like I've said before, this is a rewatch based on knowledge from all 2 seasons. So don't act like I haven't told you guys that. So this scene is the scene Daniel Molloy uses in the season 2 finale when he's like, I thought a vampire couldn't like telepathically speak with with the fledgling he made. This is the scene. Like, on the one hand, I want to be like, this guy is so dumb for going back to this guy's house, but like, that would be me acting like all of humanity doesn't do this. And by all of humanity, probably me. Hasn't just gone to like the home of someone you just met. Like, no one thinks you're going to be chomped at the neck. Oh my God. But like, if Lestat was like, I want to chomp your neck, I'd be like, okay. Bite the neck, Louis. You don't bite the blood, you suck it. Like, Lestat. I love him. I just want to put him in my pocket and protect him, even though he needs no protection. And you can absolutely see that, like, Louis is going through stuff here, and Lestat is just like, maybe we get a Persian right here. Like, this man is legitimately going through so many issues at the fact that, because it's been like 12 hours. He's just turned. And here he is, like, he has killed a man who he has gotten to know after hours, who's like, yeah, my wife, my family, my kids. And when you kill a vampire, you see all of their memories. So you've seen the life this man has lived, and this man is now dead. He's not a bad person. And Lestat, in my opinion, probably should have been like, if you go into the sun, Louis, you will burn. But Lestat's just like, you'll find it's impossible to go home, Louis. Lestat runs outside with the cape on to let him in. I don't, that just feels weird. That sequence, because you should have told him. But I do love how he carries Louis like bridal style upstairs. Like, that makes up for it. Just zoom into like Sam Reed's abs right here. The work he must have done to get into this shape, like, shout out, like, excellent. I'm sure I have like actual feedback outside of this man's abs. Sleeping in there. Like, why are you naked? Why are you getting in this coffin? Why are you naked and why are you getting in this coffin? Why do you then expect me to get in this coffin with you naked, whether or not I'm burnt. I'm burnt. You want me to get into this coffin naked with you? I mean, yes. I mean, we obviously all get sort of the metaphor of the challenge Louis is going through there. This is a black man in Louisiana who has now met this French white man, and he has become a vampire. He's still not fully out, but here's Louis being like, do you have no other place for me to, like, seek solace, to hide, to be myself separate from my desires than this coffin? Do you have a closet? Literally a closet I could hide in. And Louis like, no, you can share this coffin with me. So it's one such a beautiful sexual hot scene, but it also like shows us all of Louis' insecurities from, who he is, who his identity, the things he has never said out loud to himself, let alone like society. Like, oh my God. Also, if you think about it another way, like this is 2020, right? Louis is still pretty ratchet up until the 70s. So Louis is probably not like, and then he also says at one point in the series, oh, like my last kill was in 2000. So Louis, you've been pretty ratchet for a pretty long time. Just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. This is how I know they're an excellent actor, because he ate that robot rabbit like it was alive. Like, I couldn't do that. Again, just couple outfits, couple capes, couple jackets and hats. Like, if you want to know he didn't really fuck with Armand like that, look at his couple outfits with Armand. Like, oh my, they just out here looking handsome and cute and fly as fuck. Like, nobody likes Lestat. I do like that. That's consistent between humans and vampires. Like, no one likes you, Lestat. Okay, girl. Let's start like, I'm tempted. I want Lestat's little straw hat. That'd be so cute. Let me know if you know where I can get that kind of hat. So here's another rule, Louise, finding out about being a vampire. Like, I'm not saying Lestat should have had a manual, but maybe let me know I can read minds. Like, why are you waiting? Why are you sitting on it? Like Louise says, are you going to make me beg?
You hear his lungs leaking and flooding air. His mind is just another bodily sound.
So while Lestat goes out of his way to not tell Louis or not be forthcoming with information to Louis about what he is, what he does teach him always reinforces Lestat's cynicism of mankind, and sort of how to take the humanity away from them and only see them as like food. And I love the actress who plays his mother, even though his mother as a character is a terrible person.
You remember Lestat? Madame de Pontelac, all the kindness for the invitation.
I don't remember inviting him, but please, take your overdressed self and have a fun.
People are always like, Lestat is why Louis a bitch. No, Louis a bitch because his mama's a bitch. Because that's where Louis got all his passive-aggressive, cutting remarks from. His mama. His mama. And also, I'm not sure if it's just me, but the way I always think about it is, okay, what if for them, it's not that Louis is a vampire, he's not a demon, he's not whatever, but just the fact that Louis is gay, you have now made him into a monster, you have now made him into this otherworldly, demonic being, simply because he chooses as his partner a man, and that's yeah, your mom's an asshole. Your mom's an asshole. Your mom's a bitch. Your family's a bitch. That's terrible. And in these scenes when Grace is still like, my brother and blah, 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 I was so hopeful because, like, yo, if I have a family member that I love and care for and they come to me and they're like, I'm a vampire, I'm like, are you still you? Yeah? Done. Like, that's the conversation. I would never sell out my family for some imaginary afterlife, some imaginary being. Like, you are here. I don't want to go too far into it, but I just never understand people who give up family members because they're like, that's against the Bible or God or religion. Like, you're a terrible person. Go jump in the river because you're a terrible person. But Grace and Louis. I love how they always take Louis' money though. And I'm gonna save that. I'm not gonna save that. So throughout this entire series, they live in Louis' house rent free. He provided money to his mother and his sister while she was still alive. but yet they all had the audacity to call him a devil and this and not want to talk to him and hang out with him, but still took his money. I never understood that. How are you afraid of me but have no problem taking my money? How do you think I'm a terrible person but have no problem taking my money? How do you think I'm like a psyop of the devil but still want to live rent-free in my house? Like, what? What? Bright and industrious. Guys. Guys. Yeah. If I was a vampire and a white man wanted to call me bright and industrious and said I was smart and I'm a good one, yeah, I'm sucking you dry. You will have to die. Oh my God, to have to deal with that as a black person all the time. To have people consider you an exceptional Negro, treat you like your brain is somehow different from theirs. Like maybe you might actually be smarter than them, but because society has decided to separate us all according to skin color, because white supremacy, the biggest jobs bill out there. Let me not even get into that right now. But yeah, I would have fucking eaten this man too, point blank. I would even have blinked.
I wasn't a man anymore. I was something else. I had powers now. And decades of...
I wasn't a man anymore. I was something else. I had powers now and decades of rage to process. I would have been Claudia. I would have been murking folks left and right, up and down. Done. Not even a question.
Conversation again.
Colored, white, Creole, French, queer.
Creole, French. Non-discriminating. Can't stand Lestat. Like, Lestat doesn't get... he doesn't get what it means to be black. One, Lestat initially exists in a world where there isn't like color per se, and then was like underground for a century. So and for him, it's like, Louis, you are black. You were on this subservient level in society, but now I've made you a vampire. You have transcended all of that. So the fact that Louis is still sort of battling that or dealing with that, he doesn't get it. And Louis, and I don't know if I could do an interracial relationship if that person didn't understand my struggles and the nuances. But how do you understand the nuances unless you've lived it? Okay, but this is also the cutest scene ever when they're like in their coffins and in the same room. Oh my God. What can I do to make it up to? And also, like, the actors got to choose their own coffins, which I think is adorable.
But how can I stop you?
Ah, Sam Reed is hot. Ah, Jacob Anderson is hot. Ah, this is not fair. Look at Lestat being like, honey, are you ready to go home? I wonder what happened to all that money he made during that time. Because, like, then why did you and Claudia go to France broke? Or was it just, like, because of the war, like, everybody's money, like, decreased in value? How did that happen?
Look that over.
Oh, my God. This is the episode with the Did You Eat the Baby? I want this shit. Look at this set scene. Like, I love when I can see visually that people who work on a show care about a show. You can see he's struggling with it, and because he doesn't like killing humans, he's not getting as much human blood as he would need to then come and visit his sister, who's a human, and his baby, who's a human. Like, I am not a vampire, but I smell a human baby, like a newborn human baby. You know that human baby smell? And I'm just like, oh my God, this baby smells so good. And I'm not a vampire, so I can't imagine if I was a vampire and you put like a new baby next to me and told me to carry it and that baby smells like donuts. This is the episode where I start to talk shit about Levi. Because Levi, are you a bum? Like, your wife has a newborn baby, two twins, or a set of twins upstairs, and you're just like, where you at, woman? And also, what was Levi's job that like his wife had to always continue to ask for money from her brother or ask to sign over the house? Like, side-eyeing Levi. State of being of people. Look how big this house is. So they most likely sold this house before they... You know what, Levi? You a bum. Aw, the baby. He really left that baby. I am proud of Louis for leaving that baby on the floor. Because if he had left that baby on the couch, baby would have rolled right off the couch. You know how babies just go like, screw. They gonna roll out. So good call on putting the baby on the floor. Like, your sister hates you now, but good call putting the baby on the floor.
What a waste that would be. I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report you have no twin. No one as angry, as stubborn, as unaccommodating, as maddening,
It's all like trash to me.
as loving, as dedicated.
No one is angry, stubborn, unaccommodating, maddening, as dedicated, as thoughtful. Oh, I love it. Guys, like, that's all I want in a partner is someone who sees all my curmudgeon ways but still loves me. Like Lestat saw Louis from the get-go and was like, you are a cranky son of a bee, and I love you. Like, he saw Louis at his worst, and he was like, I'm in. He didn't even see him at his best yet. He was like, your worst? I'm here for it. And guys, that touched my heart. Also, here's another thought. Lestat's like, let's go to Rome. But Lestat, the Europe, like, the Paris coven is looking for you. So you literally cannot go to France. So why are you all like, let's go to, like, Rome. Let's go to, like, Europe. Like, you are on the run. You are a wanted fugitive.
I've been neglected of our romance.
Couple
Steadfast people
tuxedos.
deserve the divine.
Okay, so 2 points I want to bring up about the scene at the opera. Bullshit, you're an asshole, Lestat, because in the previous scene, he's like, I don't see color. But obviously, you see color enough to realize that Louis has to walk behind you when you walk into this establishment, and he can't sit down until the lights go down. So, yeah, you do see color, Lestat. So, yeah, fuck you, Lestat. And just... while I hate that part, the other half... And this is why Lestat is such a charming abuser, like a lot of abusers are, right? He then switches to, you know, I love you, this loneliness in me, you're the best, so on and so forth. Like, how do you resist that? How? I couldn't. I don't want to. And I'm not even Louis. Would I kill... like a Beyonce imitator in 80 years if they were putting on a choreography of Beyonce and like it was like the Love on Top song and I was like, her voice cracked and I'm a vampire and I'm like, well, now I'm just gonna have to kill you. I would definitely do it for BTS. Maybe, yeah. I just want to say I get Lestat. I should not get Lestat. I should not want to kill a person for, like, missing a note. But, like, nah. You not going to mess up Spring Day. That's not what we doing. And there goes Louis having to get up immediately and stand behind Lestat like a servant again. And this was supposed to be fun for Louis. You asked me out on a date where I have to follow behind you like a servant and stand behind you and people can't see. Okay, Lou. Okay, Lestat. Okay, Lestat. Don't ask me out on no dates if this is what we're doing. Don't ask me out on no motherfucking dates if I gotta stand 2 steps behind you. We're not doing that. Like, I'll be walking the streets of New York and, like, I see a lot of, like, Middle Eastern couples or just, like, yeah, where, like, the man has to stand in front of his wife and you'll see, like, this... It'll be like a 70-year-old couple and the husband is there and I'll just walk faster to walk in front of him like it's doing. It makes me feel better because what do you mean your wife can't walk in front of you? What do you mean your wife can't walk in front of you? Get out of here. I don't care how much you love her. Get out of here with that shit. And this is why Louis could never get down with this life. Why do you do this, Lestat? Because I like to do it. I enjoy it. Well, I don't. You don't have to admit. Well, I don't say you have to enjoy it.
Come now, love. Let's get you to the couch to die.
I was in denial. For in bringing death, Lestat was an artist.
Y'all see how far my head is twisted away from the toxicity that is Lestat? I don't think it can go.
Slow, meditative.
Why the show is gonna be the death of me this year? And Louis just there like, wow, this is my boyfriend. This is the guy whose dick I want to suck. Like, wow, like, wait. Afraid to disappoint. That's key right there.
Lestat was wrong.
Ice cream blood. Red velvet ice cream. How do you maintain the threat of that, though?
There was an offhanded remark in your
I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's like how I still eat Nigerian food, not to keep a thread, but because I genuinely enjoy eating it. But it keeps you in line with the culture as well. So, okay, I guess that's sort of what it is then. Yeah,
It's a beautiful street.
I'm not ready for season 3. And Daniel, Armand, and Alice. Like, that might be season 3, episode 5, but I don't know. Oof. The overtime my mind is doing on what could possibly happen on the Alice plot line, I don't know. I'm gonna hyperventilate. I know that much. I love this visual. Like, what? This is heaven. What is this? Louis, Daniel, oh my god. Oh my god, why is this show this good? Why is this? Tell me. Can you please tell me why this show is like magnificent and everything? Musically, I need the album. I need the soundtrack on vinyl, like stat. Visually, actorally. I know that's not a word, but like, I feel such an overwhelming lot of emotion at how good this show is, and how every time I rewatch an episode, I see something different. I learn something different. A new idea of what the episode might be pops into my head. And I'm so grateful for that. There's not a lot of TV shows and or movies out there that allow you to like constantly think or have your ideas evolved. And again, I'm grateful for that. If you're enjoying the show, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know. And, you know, any comments you have. But outside of that, wow. Oh, the after show. Okay, let's just add the after show too. I love Daniel's curls. Look at, I just want to like run my hair through Eric Bogosian's curls and like tug it a little bit. I want Lestat. I want like a book. You guys know those books where it's just like, I just want a book of stills from this show. I will pay $200. $200 stills from the show, please. Done. As long as it's like official. He told me I did a good job. You're a library of confusion. No, that's called how racism works. Racism is a library of confusion, literally.
Relationship.
Oh, another thing I noticed with this episode is Lestat calling Louis fledgling, but because Louis is still very much within his humanity as a human, it does not feel right. I agree with Louis. It felt like you're calling me a slave. It calls like you're treating me like you're my master. But then by season 2, we see him calling Madeline his fledgling. So it's like, at that point, it doesn't have the same meaning or experience for Louis as it does in this earlier episode and season. He's still so under the throes of Lestat, so he fakes it. Do you guys think that Louis succumbs to these moments because of Lestat, or do you just think he needed Lestat to be the excuse? Every time Daniel mentions Alice, the fanfic my head writes, it's ridiculous. Oh, I love that last scene of the episode. It's just chef's kiss delicious. Okay, that is it. That is it. That is it. That is it officially. Thank you guys for joining me on episode 2 of season 1. We'll do this again soon. Bye!